Dirty Bird Tim Means, he makes his return against Alex the Great White Morono, man. And it's interesting because both of these dudes are coming off of a loss. Morono coming off of a rare TKO loss to Santiago Ponzinibbio, a fight he was winning. Also, he did take it on very, very short notice. So, there's that. But then you got Tim Means, who lost a split decision to my man Max Payne Griffin, right? And then got choked out before that by Kevin Holland. So it's just a weird spot for both of these guys, but you cannot sit here and lie, man. Tim Means, at all of 39 years old, man. He's fighting a young, hungry 32-year-old Alex Morono, who is looking to get back. Now, in the grand scheme of things here, AJ, I don't have a lot to say on this fight. We know what Tim Means is capable of. This dude can do a little bit of everything. But I think Alex Morono is just a step better everywhere the fight takes place. Technically, mentally, on the ground. There's one place, though, AJ, that I think that you will never be able to outdo Tim Means in, and I think that's simple, just having that dog in you. I don't think you could beat Tim Means in that category. Is that enough, though? That's the question. Is that enough to beat Alex Morono here?
Well, Derek, I'll tell you, man, any dog from New Mexico, you can never bet against him because that's how we were born and bred, man. Now, can Morono overcome that with pure technique, skill, and in a gas tank? Because I think that was the only thing that stopped him in that last fight against Santiago Ponzinibbio. Round 3 came, and he was, not training to 5. Homeboy was just training to train. And when you're just training to train, you take those last couple minutes off, and that's kind of exactly what happened in the Santiago Ponzinibbio fight. Now, my big question, Derek, because you're right, I don't have much to say on this. We know what the Dirty Bird can do. This dude, he's going to get in there. He's going to make this a fight. He's going to make it dirty. Morono, he has a full camp. He's coming in prepped, ready to go. Everything is kind of seeming to align for the Morono camp. Now, really, we can see what Morono's fighting for, but my big question right here is, what is the Dirty Bird fighting for? Is this just fame? Is this money? Is this hold your spot? I don't think this dude's going for gold anymore. Is this a payday? Is that really something worth fighting for? And does that even come into effect right here? Or is this just another scrap for the Dirty Bird?
When you're how many fights deep, man? When you're 40-plus fights deep like Tim Means is, you're 40 years old. Everybody knows Tim Means, as we've spoken about this before, the blue-collar, hard-working man. He had a reputation that did precede him quite well once upon a time. He wasn't always this holier-than-thou Tim Means, right? But today, man, I think you fighting just because you're a fighter, and that's what you know what to do. You know how to fight, man. And how many options do you have outside of doing what you do best? When you know that you're game, when you know that you can compete, why not take the fight? And I think it's probably something that drives him to want to compete, is fighting a hungry young dog like Alex Morono, a skillful welterweight. But at the end of the day, man, you're right. Alex Morono's why is much larger. He still wants that shot, that belt. Tim Means, a little bit of money doesn't hurt. He's the bigger fighter. He's the longer fighter. It's probably going to be a nice little, outing there until Alex Morono, if he does it, decides, let me break out some jiu-jitsu and let me make you regret all decisions that you made taking this fight. But I love me some Tim Means, man, and I wish it didn't have to be this way. But you and I, we've come to the consensus on this. When you're at this stage of these fighters, just like D-Rod is, you're fighting for your rank. You're fighting for your job, ultimately. Why should you remain employed when you have these young, hungry killers who are looking to take your spot on the roster? And it's kill or be killed out here, baby. So with that being said, man, how do you see this one?
Man, you're right, Derek. Kill or be killed. I think the jab that Alex Morono has with the counter-striking that he presents is going to be a very challenging challenge, very, very difficult challenge going forward for Tim Means. I'm going decision. I'm taking that plus 150 decision route for Alex Morono. I think this is going to be a dog fight. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, very, very bloody. We're going to see a lot of stains on that mat. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Watch out for the elbows of Tim Means. If you're a Morono fan, this is going to be a very fun fight. Give me Alex Morono by decision. What about you?
Yeah, I don't really see it any other way. I think Tim Means has the chin still remaining to not get finished by Alex Morono. But here's the one thing about Morono that I wish he would use more, that he just refuses to use for whatever. He does not like to use his jiu-jitsu. He would rather stand. And he's talked about it before. He was all like, if I win my fight via decision, I didn't really win. I'm looking to knock you out. I'm looking for a performance bonus. It's kind of a shame because he has won one fight in his last 10 fights by finish. So not a lot of wins, I guess, by his standard, but decision is a win, and a win is a win is a win last time I checked. So give me the great white Alex Morono. Give me the plus 150 decision. It's boring. It's chalky, but it is what it is. And with that being said, folks, that is your main card analysis.